Have you ever wake up and you feel like you're just winging it through life? Like you've got big dreams, big vision, but you don't know where to start. So I'm just out of the university and I don't know what I'm doing or what is next. I just know I want to make money. I didn't know what hard work I need to get into. I just knew I want to dress up really nice and go to work. Or maybe I should just stay at home and make money from home. I really didn't know. I don't know I really didn't know what to do to make this money. But I know I really want a beautiful, a successful life. But I knew I had to start from somewhere, especially because I'm the firstborn of my family and I have so much responsibility, not only to my family, but also to myself. Well, I started my NYSC. So I just thought I would get a nice place where my work life would start. NYSC, they are going to post you and all of that. But when I got to NYSC camp, I found out that some people were coming with recommendation letters. I was just like, recommendation letter for what? I didn't even have the idea that, oh, I need to come with recommendation letter so as to get posted to a really good place. That 80% of the time, NYC will just post you to teaching school. And I don't want to teach. I'm not good in teaching. I'm not a teacher. And then I started thinking that where will I get this recommendation letter? And that was when I started making friends in camp. And then I was asking them where did they get their recommendation letters from. And then they were telling me they got it from their uncle's company, their dad's company. And that was when it dawned on me that I don't have no connections. I don't have big senator uncles or big business aunts that is going to give me recommendation letter. That'll give me that connection to go and work in a big company. So I started reaching out to companies that are hiring NYC members. Got a lot of rejection letters. As a matter of fact, I attended many interviews. Some would say, oh, sorry, you're not qualified, sorry this, sorry that. It was very draining, but I had no choice than to keep applying and applying. At a point I was giving up, but just when I wanted to give up, I got a call from this company that wanted me to come for interview and finally hired as a social media manager. But this is where things got real because I was moving out of my parents' house. The job was on the island, which is the urban part of Lagos, and I was staying in Ikorodu, which is the rural part of Lagos. And that was crazy because I have no family, I have no friends that I can even like scout at their place for the meantime. But one thing about me is that I used to figure things out. So even when I went for the interview and they were like, do you have a place on the island? I said, don't worry, I'm going to get it figured out. But after some back and forth to the company, I had to come clean that I really don't have place, but I'm still trying to figure things out. But luckily for me, they said there is still a place where there is an apartment for company. But moving to the company's apartment, I met a new challenge. A female roommate. Problem is not having a female roommate, and it's not even that I've not stayed with female roommates in school, but it's just so different. I never knew female roommates can be so toxic. I don't even know where the problem started from. I just knew that apartment was very hot. Like it was so incohabitable. I could not stay there. Every Friday, I would travel back to my parents' house in Ikorodu because I was not at peace at that apartment. Maybe I'm going to tell the story another time. After staying like few months, like 2 3 months in the apartment, there was this early morning that we just heard a loud noise, a loud bang that we should open the door. When we went to check who was at the door, it was policemen. Policemen came to our apartment and arrested us. They took us to police station, and I don't even want to get into details of what happened, but at the end of the day, we're given a week notice to move out of the apartment. And at this point, the company does not have any plans for us anymore. We just have to find our own way. I'm saying this thing like it's very easy, but the truth is that I faced so much problem, so much challenges while like the moving, the back and forth. It was so much for me. Let's talk about love. I thought love was very easy, especially because I don't find it hard to attract men. You know what I mean? Fine girl. But I want to talk about a guy I met before my university days. You know, as teenagers, we were so in love. We loved each other so much, and we thought we were going to end up getting married. You know, all those kind of love now that it's going to be like you guys are forever destined together. But that ended not working because I had to go to the university and he also had to go to his own place, like long distance. It was not working, and most especially where your parents are like, no, you can't be with this person. No, no, no. Boys and girls are not friends. You know, we were still teenagers. That was it. Then comes the university relationship. So I met this guy and we thought we were in love, you know. But as time goes on, the relationship started getting toxic because we will argue about a lot of stuff. We would call out each other flaws. There was just so much stuff going on in that relationship, and everything was just screaming incompatibility. So that was how it ended. We were incompatible. And here comes my long distance relationship. I said, let me try long distance relationship. Maybe it's going to work. You know, maybe the distance will create a kind of longing. Maybe the longing will sustain the relationship. He would spoil me silly, you know, buy me gifts and all of that. But he was the man of my dreams. So I woke up. That was it about that relationship. And then I met this man. You know, all these dating sites where you swipe right, you swipe left and all of that. But I probably would have swiped left on this man because I don't even know, but I'm not sure. But this person texted me on Instagram and then we started chatting and the chat flowed like, and even from the chat I was already falling in love with this man. It was a feeling I really can't explain, but this guy was the perfect love of my life. I know he's not a billionaire that will fly me to Paris or, you know, buy me expensive all the luxury gifts, but and everything about him is screaming husband material. You know, when somebody is just so kind, so cute, so admirable, so I don't know, like I don't want to start describing this person before you guys think he's an angel. He is such an angel, seriously. Well, that is it about my love life. And now, here I am, a little older, a little wiser. I'm still figuring things out. But here is what I learned. It's okay not to have everything figured out. It's more than okay. Like it's normal. Every step, every failure, every mistake has brought me where I am today. And I'm proud of the person I've become along the way. Proud of the woman I'm becoming. I don't have everything figured out. I'm still juggling things out. But now I have an apartment of my own. I have bills I'm paying. I'm helping my family in the little way I can. I can sort my own bills myself. My life might not be perfect, but at least it's better. At least I'm okay. At least I'm doing well. So you also can do it too. Don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on your life. If you are a teenager watching me, trust the process and everything is going to be fine. There's a quote I saw that if you go back and erase everything that you've done, every mistake that you've made, every challenges that you've overcome, if you go back in time to erase them, then they will not be you. Because all those mistakes, all those failures, all those challenges that you've overcome, that you fought, they are what made you into who you are today. My birthday vlog is coming right up on the channel. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and join the big family. You are going to love it here. Thank you for watching. Bye.